everyone, welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday for Tuesday, September 13th, 2011. This is Jennifer. If you guys did not see it on So Hooked, I posted a giveaway last week for My Memories digital scrapbooking software. All you have to do is go to the post, you check out their website and pick out one of their themes that you can buy. Tell me which one you like, put it in the comments, and then I will pick a random winner from the comments and you get a free copy of the software. I had the opportunity to review the software, and the offer was if I reviewed the software, first of all I got it for free, and then I get to give one away for free, and then you guys all get a coupon for 20% off of your purchase. So if you decide you don't win and you decide you really want it, it's only like a $40 software, and it's all digital scrapbooking, so you can take your pictures and do all kinds of really cool fun stuff with it. So go check that out on So Hooked. I will put a link under wherever you see this video posted. There will be a link, so just check it out. You don't have to buy anything, just tell me what you like, leave a comment, and then you're entered to win, and you can get free software, which is pretty cool, huh? The Linus Connection, I am collecting star blocks for the Linus Connection, so if you guys want to help get blankets to kids in Central Texas, especially to the kids that have been affected by the wildfires that we've had recently. We've got thousands of people without homes, we've got people have died, people are missing, pets have died, we've got homeless, like I said, and those are all family groups that lost their homes. So we are collecting blankets. You can also, if you want to do bed-size quilts, you can have a look at Modern Quilts, and I'll put a link to that, and they are collecting bed-sized quilts. My understanding is quilts only for families in Central Texas that have lost their homes, and they will actually be passing on any of their smaller blankets to Linus to distribute to the children through the schools and through the other the shelters and agencies to make sure that everybody gets a blanket. You can go to So Hooked, and I have a pattern for this star. It's just called Stars for Linus. It's super easy. You will get a pattern that has a sheet of instructions, and then it has this pattern. If you print it, make sure that your printer is set to no scaling. Otherwise, this, instead of being 8.5 inches, it's going to come out 8 inches. If it does come out to 8 inches and you don't realize it and you've already pieced it, if you end up with a 12-inch block, go ahead and send it, because it's happened to a couple of people. And worst case scenario, to get enough blocks, I square up if you, or square down if you really, and get a whole quilt top. So no problem. If it comes out a little too small, go ahead and send it. Or if you catch it before you add your sashing, just add to your sashing and have a wider sashing, and then it doesn't really matter as long as the blocks are colorful and they have a star, and then they will all go together and make a great quilt top. I've already received one in the mail from Luna Nila, and she had the same thing happen where her printer scaled down and she just added a little extra border. And this is 12.5 inches. It'll work great. It'll go with mine. I did get the border on my Wizard of Oz quilt. I had a sparkly green fabric that was actually a Christmas fabric, but it's very Emerald City, so I used that to get it to a nice size for a comfort blanket for a kid. So hopefully I will have that layered and quilted this week. I'm not going to do anything fancy on this one because Linus is Saturday and I really want to get it done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stitch in the ditch, and then I'll just follow all the tumblers and then get it all quilted and bound and have it turned in for Saturday so that some kid in need can have this quilt for comfort, hopefully by this weekend or early next week. I have another star up here, and what that star is for is the executive director of the Linus Connection's house burned down in one of the fires in Austin, and she's our founding member. She's the person that started the Linus Connection in Austin, and she is greatly responsible for the thousands and thousands of blankets that we have gotten into the hands of children since 1999. So being part of the Linus family, we are making quilts not only for her children, but for her and her husband as well. And so this block is actually a block that I designed with the help of some other Linus volunteers, and the center block is the same, and then the sashing will be different. And we're using 3 different colors for her blog. So if you're a Linus volunteer and you want to participate in this and you haven't seen it yet, visit our blog, linusconnection.blogspot.com, and you can find all the information along with the link to the pattern. It's very easy. You can make one of these in maybe 20 minutes, including cutting time. They don't take long to put together. And what we would really like is for every Linus volunteer to make at least one quilt block. One of each color would be great. If you want to make more than one, you make 2 or 3, that's great. We want to get 4 quilts out of this, but what we also would like to do is any blocks that are left over after we've made the 4 quilts, those will all go into Linus quilts. So there won't be any leftovers that aren't used. Everything will go into Linus quilts. So we encourage all the Linus volunteers to do that. So those are Linus Connection can be turned in either at the meeting on Saturday next week, or they can be turned in through Honeybee Quilt Store, so they can be taken to the store or they can be mailed there. If you know me and you have my address, you're welcome to send them to me as well. This one can be mailed directly to me. That is my block drive that I personally am doing for the Linus Connection, and the address is with the pattern. So just print the pattern out and you've got my address. Don't stalk me, okay? Because I do want to really help Linus make as many blankets and get as many blankets to kids in need as possible, I have put my embroidery aside for the time being, and I picked up my Linus crochet that I was working on, and I have almost finished this one. This is a baby-sized Afghan, and it is yellow with some green and white. And this is the sideways shell that I love. That this is actually on the Project Linus website, and it's a free pattern. And this was made out of yellow, and the green were scraps of green I had, but I wanted to add a little color and make it a little more interesting. And all I really need to do is take care of my yarn ends that are hanging out. I finished that yesterday. So I will start another crochet blanket today and hopefully have that done by Saturday, because I can make one of these baby size Afghans in just a couple of days. It goes really fast, and if you've been crocheting any amount of time, this is a super fast blanket to make. If you haven't been crocheting very long and you want to try a baby Afghan, this is a really simple pattern. Once you get your base row, it's just back and forth. And then you do the same stitch all the way around. So it's very, very simple and very easy, and it makes a great baby blanket for Linus. The end of days challenge, September 26th, you need to have your picture to me of your finished Project of Doom quilt top before September 26th so you can be entered to win the quilt job. If you're going to have your quilt quilted but you want me to share your picture, please just let me know that you don't want to be in the challenge but you want to share your picture, because that way I don't enter anyone to win that's already got plans for quilting their top. October 5th, There and Back Again will begin. If you're watching Fandom and Stitches, I have been posting some teasers every week, just some little more like build up to the actual event than teasers of what you're going to be seeing. I'm also trying to post at least one pattern a week to Fandom and Stitches, so if you haven't been over there in a while, go check it out, because there are new patterns. Last week I posted 2 new patterns. On the Quilting Gallery, starting today, is the Celebrate Christmas Quilt-Along and Super Deals for Quilters. It's a long title to remember. There will be 36 unique 12-inch Christmas themed blocks from 36 different unique designers. My block will go up October 5th, same day as There and Back Again begins. My block is done. I've had a couple of very special, awesome Talk to Me Tuesday people have tested it for me, and the pattern looks good. I think it's ready to go, so I'm very excited. I can't share it with you until October 5th, but it will be posted on Sew Hooked on October 5th, and you'll also be able to get to it through Quilting Gallery. And there will be a feature on October 5th that will be about the block, and there will be information about me, and it'll be really fun. Anyway, so check out Quilting Gallery. Lots of fun people doing really cool stuff there. And I might have some more announcements coming pretty soon about stuff that I'm doing. Sharing makes me happy. Sharing Sew Hook stuff makes me happy. Sharing fandom quilting makes me happy. Having challenges and being able to give away prizes make me happy. So you guys make sure you comment on the My Memories giveaway. Please do send a star for Linus if you're a quilter. If you're not, we do accept Afghans and fleece blankets. Just check out the Linus Connection. I will put a link to blanket specifications for all the different sizes and kinds and types, whatever blankets that we take. And I think that's it. I had a lot to say today, so it's going to be a long video. I hope you guys have a fantastic week. It is still over 100 degrees here. Unseasonably warm is what they're calling it on the news. But there is a chance of rain later this week, so if I come on next week and I am super duper happy, it is because we have had rain. You guys have a great week. I will talk to you next week. Bye.